Consider Alex and Ben. They work in similar fields and take home the exact same salary every single month. But despite their matching paychecks, they live in two completely different financial worlds. Alex handles his income by instantly turning it into things other people can see: luxury clothes, the latest gadgets, and expensive dinners. He uses his money to signal his success to everyone around him. Our natural instinct is to look at those high-end items and assume the person owning them is financially secure. But that assumption overlooks the reality of how money actually works. This is what it means to be rich. It is a state of having enough current income to purchase visible items. However, the math of a flashy purchase is unforgiving. Buying a luxury item simply proves you have less money than you did a moment ago. As this negative bar chart shows, Alex's bank account is now lower, or his debt is higher, by the exact price of that car. True wealth is the opposite. Wealth is the money you choose not to spend. It is the income you didn't turn into a car or a watch, which makes it completely invisible to anyone else. Confusing the desire to look rich with the goal of being wealthy is a common trap. It is the primary reason many people eventually lose control of their financial lives. We naturally use money as a measuring stick to see how we compare to our friends or neighbors. This drive to show off our status is a basic human instinct. Yet, there is a strange irony in using luxury goods to seek admiration. Most strangers aren't actually looking at you. They are looking at the object and imagining themselves owning it. This behavior creates social debt. It's an ongoing obligation to maintain a high-status image. Once you start carrying this weight, you have to work harder to keep it from crushing you. You are trapped on a steep incline, struggling to sustain a facade. The trap tightens because of fear. The moment you stop spending, you worry that the respect of strangers will disappear, so you keep running to keep up appearances. Using money to buy status doesn't lead to genuine respect. It leads to physical exhaustion and a very fragile financial situation. Now look back at Ben. He chooses to drive an older car and avoids the pressure to show off his income. Ben sees money as a tool for security. He doesn't care about the image it projects today. He cares about the safety it provides for tomorrow. He practices quiet compounding. This is the unglamorous process of saving unspent money and letting it grow steadily over many years. Because wealth is built on restraint, Ben's financial strength is invisible. From the outside, he looks like an average person, but his foundation is becoming incredibly solid. The real payoff for Ben is gaining control over his time. His savings allow him to make his own choices about how he lives. He has the freedom to wake up without an alarm, to change careers if he wants, or to spend a Tuesday afternoon with his family without asking for permission. Visible riches might buy temporary attention, but invisible wealth buys the ultimate luxury, the power to own your day. When we bring both Alex and Ben back into view, the most revealing comparison is their daily peace of mind. There is a psychological trap where our expectations rise alongside our income. If you want more the second you earn more, the moving finish line negates the joy of your hard work. Happiness is a simple equation. If your desires grow faster than your bank account, you will feel poor regardless of how much you earn. But if you keep your expectations locked in place, you can actually enjoy the progress you've made. Keeping your expectations low is a timeless strategy for satisfaction. It prevents you from feeling like you are always falling behind. Contentment comes from appreciating the assets you already have, rather than constantly scanning for what is missing. Wealth is subjective. It is the space between what you have and how much you feel the need to impress other people. We often think of financial success as reaching billionaire status. A more powerful goal is simply reaching the point where you can look at your life and realize you have enough. The people who experience the most happiness are the ones who have stopped focusing on what else they can acquire. These two paths lead to very different places. One person is stuck on a treadmill of external approval, while the other is resting in a state of peace they designed for themselves. You can choose to step off that treadmill at any time by deciding that you no longer need to impress strangers. True wealth is the money you consciously choose not to spend. By holding on to it, you secure the freedom to live your life on your own terms.